Kris Collins, Guts and Glory. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Guts and Glory. This is Kris Collins, of course, from otwoartistry. And before we get started, I just want to give a huge, major shout to Poe Mack. Man, these beats, what do I say, man? I mean, these beats are just magnificent, you know? And it sucks, kind of, because I've been holding on to these beats for a while. At one point, you know, I was going to rap over these beats, but I don't rap anymore. So I make these art videos, and hey, I went and looked in the stockpile, and what do you know, I had some gems. So thanks, Poe. Appreciate it, brother. Mad respect to you. Check out Poe Mack straight out of Roanoke, Virginia. Yeah. So yeah, guys, welcome to episode 25 of Guts and Glory, like I was saying. And I'm starting out with this awesome watercolor piece that I did. And it's actually watercolor and pen and ink. So I guess technically mixed media. But this one is called Down on My Luck. So, man, look at that right there. Look at that. If you like this piece, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you. Man, look at that clean line right there amongst all of this chaos. That's a beautiful thing right there. Beautiful thing. Look at that. Yeah. Hope you guys like it. I enjoy doing it, even though it's sad in nature. It's that damn cat again. It's that damn cat again. You know, we need to come up with a name for this cat, because at this point it's just Night of the Ninth Live. Alright, so here we are a week later. Not much has changed on my end of things. But there is one big thing that has changed. I quit drinking. That's right. I quit drinking. Honestly, I never thought I'd ever quit drinking, because I never really thought I had a problem with drinking. You know, I'm not one of these morning drinkers. I'm not a drink by myself kind of guy. I mean, I have, but most of the time, you know, drinking for me is a social thing, which has been the hardest thing about quitting drinking, is not going to the bar and socializing, you know? I mean, I could do that without alcohol, to be honest, but do I really want to? Do I really want to go back to the bar? Because either way, I think I'm wasting my time. And that's one big thing I've noticed since I did quit drinking. And I've only quit drinking for a week, so calm down. But this is it. I mean, I really don't see the point in drinking again. I really don't. And I'm not saying I couldn't get a handle on it or anything, because I felt like I did. But, you know, anytime you do something a lot, you're going to start to form a habit. And, you know, along with that habit come other bad habits, you know? Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Words present. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Words present. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Words present. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Words present. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Words present. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Words present. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Words present. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Actions make dollars. Words present. Actions. Man, it's been a while since I've done a pen and ink piece. And I know at some point you guys are probably getting tired of me doing pen and inks. But here we go. I'm back at it, man. And this one I call Glutton for Punishment. Yeah, got the sad clown in there, man. Got some floral art and the signature hand. And the 1 and the 2, they're there for a reason. And I know people are gonna wonder, what do I mean about this? Well, there's a song that basically says that, 1 is a lonely number, but 2 can be even more lonely than that. So, yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, cool. If not, it's all good. Don't mind me. Just dropping breadcrumbs as usual. Don't forget, no team, baby. So yeah, Glutton for Punishment. This is it. The pen and ink piece. Hope you guys like it. Give the video a thumbs up if you do. Just want to take a moment to promote this wonderful art show coming up called In My Room. It's a 2-day event on April 16th and 17th. That's this Friday and Saturday, guys. Doors open each day at 5:30 p.m. You see the flyer. There's a lot going on, so go check out everything. The art, the music. Yeah. Okay, this is a big one. This is a rather large piece, and you can tell by the size of my arm in relation to the piece of watercolor paper. This is another pen and ink / watercolor piece, so you can call it mixed media, whatever you want. I usually just say watercolor and pen and ink. But yeah, I call this one This Cycle of Hours. And yes, it does relate to my life. Yes, it does relate to my former relationship. Most of my art does relate to my life in some way. You can go back and look at everything I've ever done, and usually it has some kind of relation to what's going on in my world. And that's how I express myself. So if you like it, gently caress that thumbs up button. If you don't, just keep on moving. But yeah, guys, this is a very therapeutic process for me. I love how I can escape and deal with whatever issue I have going on in my life, and I can express myself and express how I feel about that situation. No one can take that away from me, and that's one beautiful thing about being an artist. Big shout again to the homie Poe Mack for all the beats in this video. So every beat you hear, that's Poe Mack. So big shout to Poe Mack. Give a shout to Poe Mack in the comments. But yeah, I mean, there's obviously symbolism in this piece. You can see, the obvious things, but basically this piece represents a cycle, a toxic cycle, relationship that keeps going and going, off and on and off. I mean, like any relationship, you have your goods and your bads, but in this case, the bads seem to outweigh the good. And I've talked about that before and been open about that. But yeah, this is just a representation of that. So, man, I really like this piece. I love the saturation with watercolor. I really love doing watercolor and pen and ink. So, hope you enjoy it. This Cycle of Hours. Yeah, man, look at that detail. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's not supposed to be either. There's a beauty in that, and there's also some ugliness to it too. Man, how about that frame? Love that frame. Got that at Goodwill. Well, my ex did. At least I think she did. How fitting. This Friday and Saturday, April 16th and 17th, doors open at 5:30 p.m. for the In My Room art show. And this is Kris Townsend's baby, so shout to Kris Townsend, and thanks, my man, for including me and including all these wonderful people, because there's going to be a lot of different folks in the house. So come check it out, guys, for real. Oh, big shout again to the homie Poe Mack for all of these beats. If you're, loving all these beats, give a big shout to Poe Mack yourself. And, just want to say thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's love, for real. Yeah, guys, this is a little bit different for me right here. And I noticed a lot of people, commented on this piece, and let me know that they really like this piece. This is more of a different look for me, and not in the nature of the subject itself, but how it was created. You know, this is more watercolor than pen and ink, and usually I come with a thick, you know, bold outline on all of my pieces. But yeah, if you go back and look, you know, way back when I first started painting watercolor paintings, this is basically a throwback to that. And you can see here I'm adding just a slight bit of pen detail. I'm gonna tell you what, guys, I can't help myself, you know. Like, I know there's a lot of watercolor artists out there who do not use any pen, but I'm not one of them. You know, I like bold outlines, and even in this case, when I'm not even trying to go for a bold outline, I still need to add that little bit of pen. You know, say what you want about it, I like it, so that's why I do it. And yeah, this one, you know, sticking with the same subject, this one's called Down But Not Out. And the reason for that is because this plant's not dead yet. This flower is not dead yet. It could make a comeback, but who knows, it might just wither away without enough attention, or, you know, with the right amount of attention, it could come back to life and bloom again and have almost like a rebirth of sorts. So yeah, Down But Not Out. I love this piece, and I know a lot of you guys do too. So created this from a dark place in my soul. Hope you love it, guys, because I sure as hell do. When I look back at all the mistakes I've made in the last few years, 3 or 4 years, alcohol induced. I mean, I'm not going to blame alcohol for it, but, you know, I was drunk. I don't think you're getting the real Kris with that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun, guys. It was fun drinking with you guys, but it's time for me to move on. And I think that by quitting alcohol, I can tell already, you know, that I didn't have a physical dependency. Never had the shakes. I didn't go to AA, you know. I don't feel like I need to. I feel like I can do this by myself. You know, I've quit things in my life, and this is just one of them. And, you know, if people think that I'm a weak person, let this remind you. I'm not weak at all. I am strong-willed and strong-minded person, passionate person. When I want something, I go for it. One thing I realized with, you know, not drinking is that I have all this time to be able to create art. I created 4 pieces, okay? Oh, wait, I'm missing one. Yeah, here it is. All right, guys. Well, this is the final piece. That's right, I created 5 pieces, and I did all of that because I have a newfound drive. I have something that I've discovered that I had within me the whole time, but I was blinded because of alcohol. And ever since I quit, I realized I can stay busy and create art a lot more than I was. And it's a shame that I wasted so many years and made so many mistakes, but, you know, everything happens for a reason, and I'm here as proof, and maybe I can help other people and show them, you know, my path, and maybe I can inspire them, you know, from seeing, you know, what I went through and the mistakes that I learned from. But yeah, big shout again to the homie Poe Mack for all the beats. Much love, massive amount of respect. I appreciate it again. One thing's for sure, in this video, I have shown you guys my various art styles, and also shown that I can, you know, work with different mediums. I hope you guys like that. I hope you truly enjoy it. You know, it's a pleasure for me to do these videos. I really enjoy it. I love expressing myself, and I love talking to you guys and just being open about my mistakes and all that good stuff. It makes me feel better. It's therapeutic. But hey, I'm back at it with this digital art, and I really thought out of the box with this one. And you know, this goes back to my writer life. Way back to that. So one of the things I've always loved to do is partake in character development. I mean, you know, as a, you know, writer, I guess, former writer and artist, it's right up my alley. So if Earth girls are easy, ... Yeah, that's the name of the title of this piece. I hope you guys like it. I hope you've enjoyed the art video. Guts and Glory, episode 25. We here, baby. Yeah.